Okay, guys, welcome. It's Nick from Truth Rising. Couple things, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe the video. It does help. I really think you're going to find this one interesting. A few disclaimers here. It may seem like I'm attacking somebody, but I'm not necessarily. I'm kind of posing a question. So with the series of videos you're going to see, you're gonna get the answer at the end, and I think you may have the same questions I have. Maybe not. Maybe this can be simply answered. But to me, if it can't be simply answered, then it's a very big deal. Just real quick, I could have a fire alarm go off. It's really loud. I may mute it if it happens while I'm speaking. I do have 2 cats. Please be mindful of that. They do meow. And trying to think of what else. That's about it. I'm gonna show you a series of videos, clips, very short clips, and most of them are all from Candace Owens herself. And just to let you know, I am on the side. I do not believe Tyler Robinson was the one who big banged on September 10th. I don't believe that whatsoever. I'm even kind of at best a patsy. At best. The weird thing is I believe in a lot of things she said, and I only say it's weird because of what I will propose at the end. Oh yeah, I have a speech problem. I got hit by a car. My apologies. So let me just show you these clips, and then at the end, the question is really just going to be on yourself. So with the first video, let Candace show you how she exposes what this world truly is.
First and foremost, the world is in fact a stage. You are looking at actors and actresses that are playing the part of leaders. And we are unwitting participants. It is a stage. The entire world is a stage. Nothing is real. Your freedoms aren't real. You've been enslaved by lies. There's a global government that's running everything. We control the media. We control the textbooks. And you're essentially just a patient in a very long-running MK Ultra experiment. Oh, and also the elites worship Satan. And yeah, they've been in control of human trafficking. It is really dark what's been going on. And only the truth, truly, not to sound cheesy, but it is really only the truth that is going to free us from what's happening.
She's not lying. It's only the truth that's going to set us free from everything. I mean, Jesus Christ is the way, the truth, and the life. I'm not attacking Candace Owens. I'm showing you what Candace Owens is exposing. So let's really quick just backtrack and let's listen to what somebody else had to say about the Freemasons and the elites who run this world. Hold on, guys. Sorry about that mistake. Apparently, it doesn't want to play that video, so I am going to skip that. I think you guys know what that one was. Most of you, anyway, should. George Carlin. So we will get rid of that because it does not want to play that. That is odd. All right. Let's see what Candace Owens has to say about burning the Freemasons at the stake,
Which was going to be removed from their battles with the Catholic Empire, who were kind of burning these Freemasonic psychos at the stake, as they should have done.
Burning the Freemasonic psychos at the stake. Yeah. I mean, you know, these people, look, listen.
All right, you guys, happy Monday to everyone except for the occult Freemasons who sacrifice people, who murder people. I do have to say today is a great day to be Candace Owens. It's a great day also to be a Candace Owens podcast listener, because back in November, I was telling you guys that France was in fact involved in Charlie Kirk's assassination, specifically that their intelligence agency, also known as DGSE, was involved. I also told you
Notice the cup.
that in the military, they wear maroon. Like it's the military parachutists. They wear maroon, and that the whole 33 thing was not subtle. It was Freemasonry. Well, lo and behold, ladies and gentlemen, 22 people in France are on trial for running a Freemason military hit squad. And the story is related to Israel. I promise you, that is what is trending today in the news. You see, it's all crazy until you understand how the world actually works. You do not.
Wow. That's mind-blowing. So the Freemasons that grape and eat and do all this to the young ones are found to be now indicted as a hit squad out in France with the whole maroon thing going on. Interesting. So she's exposing a lot here, man. Candace Owens is just on a roll. What's she doing here? Showing, let's see what she has to say here.
All of the leaders who were communicating to us just felt the need to keep saying 33. Take a listen.
And that was about, I think I had it was like 33 minutes before he was killed.
Charlie Kirk was assassinated at UVU in the afternoon. About a 33-hour manhunt ensued.
Bad stuff happens. For 33 hours, I was praying that if this had to happen here, that it wouldn't be one of us.
In 33 hours, we have made historic progress for Charlie.
Yeah, we get it. 33. Look, it is, in my educated opinion, the most obvious signaling ever, alerting those that are in the cult that this was a hit that was done by the cult and for the cult. Now, never.
So my interpretation of that was obviously with the number 33, it's the age Jesus Christ died. It's the number of the highest degree in Freemasonry. It's stamped on everything. You see it all over online. It's coded in everything we see. I know you've noticed it. I've noticed it for almost a decade now. So I know everybody that's watching this understands the number 33. So that was Candace Owens exposing more of the Freemasons. Now let's see what she says about how the Freemasons were founded.
I'm really just on it, guys. I don't know what to say. I'm just so good at puzzles. And look, I get it. A global Freemasonic cult of military assassins. On the surface, maybe it sounds a little out there, a little unhinged, but that's only if you are not paying attention to real world history. Unless you have to wake up, okay? America was, in fact, founded by warring factions of Freemasons.
Okay. So the world was founded on warring Freemasons, especially in America, the world. So, this is pretty serious stuff. I mean, the Freemasons are not good people. Let's see what she says about what the Freemasons were pursuing.
Freemasons pursued America in the hopes of establishing a new Atlantis, which was going to be removed from their battles with the Catholic Empire.
So they pursued America for something for their Catholic battles. Catholic battles. Catholic. That's the same place that owns a telescope in the Superstition Mountains in Arizona. The telescope is named Lucifer, and it's worth millions of dollars, and nobody can go see it, but it's named Lucifer. At the Vatican, Audience Hall is built on the inside and outside exactly like the head of a pit viper snake, down to its fangs and eyes. Anyways. Let's see what she has to say about the Freemasons some more. Oh, well, I don't know if you got to see it or hear it, but if you heard it, there you go. It's another one removed. Let me remove from studio. Okay, hold on. I got to add a couple files because my point is coming up. My point is coming up of the whole entire video. Hold on. I think that one, no, I shouldn't have put that up there. Sorry. Guys, you got to see the point of the video. Hang tight. I'm new to this, so just hang tight. One more I just want to add. I don't know why it doesn't let me just overload this so I have all these all ready to go. It only allows 10 at a time, and you pay for this. Okay, one more. I think, yeah, one more. I think that's it. Yep. Okay. So she also did this. Read this. She said, "Remember when I told you the French government put a hit on me and DGSE was involved? Remember when I told you Charlie's murder was a Freemasonic ritual? This is what France is and has always been. And I will say again that Brigitte Macron is a dangerous military man. Can't say I disagree. Those in the dock include 4 military personnel from France's Foreign Intelligence Service (DGSE), 2 police officers, a retired domestic intelligence officer, a security guard, and 2 business executives. They are accused of the murder of a racing driver, the attempted murders of a business coach, and a trade unionist, aggravated assault, and criminal conspiracy, all on behalf of a mafia network inside the former Athanor Masonic Lodge in the Paris suburb of Poitou. I guess that's what you would call that. So she featured this yesterday on her last night's episode. She also featured this one real quick. Let me show you this one. She said, "The Freemasons run the French government and founded America. None of this is imagined. It goes back over a millennia. Relatedly, Charlie Kirk's murder was a ritualistic killing, and French Foreign Legion troops were on the ground. Happy Monday, everyone." Now, if French Foreign Legion troops were on the ground, Candace, then what you were saying is that the Freemasons were on the ground. So let's continue real quick. Don't mind me. Now, this photo here was on her video, I believe, today. And I don't know if it's a pun. Well, no, let's not show that first. Let's show this first. Now, I have heard that this is AI, but I've also heard from a ton that it's not. You guys tell me if this is AI or not. It appears to me it's not. It could be because their AI is that good. But this photo is slightly older, so you tell me. I don't know. I mean, I can say that that doesn't look exactly like Candace Owens. If that's her, she looks totally different. Obviously, the thing on the background was put there due to what they're doing with their hands. Okay. Now, I don't know what that is. I mean, I know what that is, but I don't know if it's AI or not. Don't go claiming that I'm claiming that's fact, because I'm not. It could be AI. But I'm still not to my point. Let me remove that. Let me remove that. This cup, I noticed today on her stage, how she kept mentioning the French Foreign Legion and the Freemasons, but if you take a real good look at this cup, even though it's just the Eiffel Tower, you will notice that that is also a Freemasonic logo. That's what the Eiffel Tower is. It's a Freemasonic logo. Let me continue. Hold on one second, guys. Let's hear about what was going on in Utah. We're almost done. Let's hear real quick what was going on in Utah.
Out of all of the Freemason lodges in the world, every Freemason lodge has a number associated with it. The one that is in St. George, Utah, which is where Tyler Robinson was brought in, is lodge number 33. Okay, 33 also being the country code for Paris. Now, Americans are not used to the discussion about Freemasonry, so this all felt very new.
Wow. What are the odds that lodge number 33 is right in Utah where this happened to CK? How convenient is that? I'm almost to my point, guys. But I did have another question. Did you know, what does Charlie Kirk, Tyler Robinson, and the governor of Utah, Spencer Cox, all have in common? They all have the same middle name. If you ask me, I think that's bizarre. I don't know how that's a coincidence. Maybe you sleuths out there who are really good with gematria and figuring out the meaning of names when used in like maybe rituals or whatnot or whatever. Look into that because I find that to be very odd. Now, I got one more and then the point of my entire video. Let's see what she has to say here about Kash Patel throwing up 33s.
You can't just have Kash Patel throwing up 33s and say that's enough. You can't just have...
Okay. So we've got the point. The Freemasons are evil. They grape. They eat. They unalive. They run the world. They worship Satan. But what does this last video mean, Candace? It's just a question.
I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. You put a shill in Charlie Kirk's chair.
Let me remove that. Let me try to add that again.
Kirk's company.
Okay, hold on.
You try to tell us.
What did she say? Wait a minute. What did she say? Let's listen to this one more time.
I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. You put a shill in Charlie Kirk's chair, in Charlie Kirk's company, and you try to tell us to follow that individual, I will be an enemy of you. There will be nothing that can stop me.
Wait.
I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA.
This was episode 2, number 235 at the 32-minute mark. One of her first videos after this occurred, allegedly. So if Candace is one of the Masons of Turning Point USA, then that means one of two things. All of the employees there are Freemasons, or all the ones that are higher up are Freemasons, and maybe, I don't know. This is just a guess. But if she's a Mason, wait a minute, what was all that stuff we just watched? They worship Satan. They grape, traffic. Candace Owens, let's hear it one more time after all those clips.
I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA.
You're one of the Masons of Turning Point USA. Well, you're not with them anymore, but I do know that in the Freemasons, it's not just a club you can just say, I don't want to be in it no more. I'm against you. It doesn't work like that. So this brings me to this question. What is really going on? She just said it. The world's a stage. Everything's fake. Everything's gay. And then she admits that it's all run by Freemasons. The Freemasons put a hit on her, but she's also one of the Freemasons of Turning Point USA. So that would have to mean Charlie Kirk was a Freemason. So if they're all Freemasons, is Charlie Kirk alive or is he dead? Is Charlie Kirk one of the good guys if he is alive? I'm being serious here. I'm not taking any of it to heart saying I believe one or the other to be true. But she just admitted that she's a Freemason. And look, oh, sorry. Where the heck am I at? Right here on the back of our $1 bill. We pass this around every day and it says Mason in the form of a pentagram. Let's do this one more time. One more.
I'm one of the Masons of Turning Point USA.
Okay, so we get it. You're one of the Masons of Turning Point USA, and this right here, we pass around all day long, has a pentagram and spells out Mason. It's a spell. It's witchcraft. It's part of evil is what it is. Now, my question is, what is going on? If everybody's a Freemason and they claim to be as bad as what she said, then if they're all Freemasons, what's going on? I'm like kind of at a loss for words. I really am. I'm going to probably end it there with that because I don't know what else to say. If she's a Freemason and she just exposed them for all the nasty stuff they do, then this, in my opinion, changes everything. She can't go back and unsay she's a Freemason. And again, I am not saying I disagree with her. I agree with like 90% to 99% of everything she says on her episodes. Some of them probably close to 100%. I trust and believe Baron Coleman. I think he's doing it out of good faith. I just don't understand what is going on truly with the Freemasons if Candace Owens is a Freemason herself, from her own words. Anyways, guys, I hope maybe you can answer this in the questions and comments down below. I have nothing against them. Hopefully they don't come attacking me. It's just a question I am posing. Please pray for me. Please pray for my son, Luke and Isaiah. Please pray for both of their families. We're all going through some really hard times. And pray for yourself and pray for everybody because we all need it right now. The world is a really messed up and dark place. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later.